2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. We've got Boston and Chicago. And so off the tip, it's Boston. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Boston, Sanders is out there with Russell. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Jones. And it's Jones in at the 2 spot. It's good. Here's Jones. On the wing, Jones. Screened by Russell. Layup off the pick. And it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his first points of the game. Here's Jordan. No good off the front iron.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
He trains the quick shot. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Knocked loose. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Fires from the line. Havlicek with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Sanders.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Havlicek kicks to Sanders. Outside, Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. 6-point game. Here's Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's Pippen. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Grant kicks to Armstrong. Launches a 3. Outside Pippen. They shoot again. Kept alive. The dish to Jordan. Back to Grant. Sanders with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Havlicek. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, David. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
Here's Jones, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Jones drives in. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bulls trail by 5. Here's Jordan. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board. They grab their own miss. Cartwright misses.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And it's Havlicek missing. In transition, here come the Bulls. For three, Pippen. Here's Cartwright. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance point.
Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Grant. McRae has come in for Jordan. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. And a new group in for the Celtics. Counts is checked in for Russell. Heinsohn comes in for Sanders. Smith checked in for Havlicek. And Siegfried subbed in for Jones.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Bulls making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Celtics leading by 3. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Davis is checked in for Purdue. Jordan comes in for Williams. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. Here's Armstrong. Had a hand on it. Pushing it up. Siegfried gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here's Jordan outside. They get it again. Here's Davis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. So it's the Celtics now, leading by 5. Pass to Counts. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And good on the second. So he makes them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From deep, Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Chicago with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Pippen can't hit.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Boston leading by 12. Jones kicks to Smith and stolen by Jordan. Here's Pippen. Shot to stop the run.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Now Jones. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Boston on top, up by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Havlicek. Russell is out there with Heinsohn. Then it's Jones, and it's Siegfried in at the point guard. Celtics leading by 6. The pass to Havlicek. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Havlicek's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Thompson, he's checked in for Heinsohn. And the Celtics with possession here. Thompson passes to Jones.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
McRae's checked in for the Bulls. Boston also with the sub. Sanders is checked in. Williams passes to Purdue. Bill Russell grabs the miss.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And here in the second with about 1.5 minutes gone by. Count the basket. Jones has got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
No good from Jordan. Celtics leading by 13. Passes to Havlicek. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Celtics passing it around, and Thompson throws it down.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Here's Jones following the basket by Michael Jordan. Fires from the wing. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Davis is checked in for Chicago. Now, here is Havlicek. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Jones. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. They get it again. Davis. And that one drops.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Feeds it to Havlicek. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan at the elbow. The 11-footer. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Boston leading by 11. Russell dishes to Jones. Back to Russell. The Celtics have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. That free throw, no good. Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for Jordan. Then for the Celtics, Counts is checked in for Thompson. And Jones subbed in for Havlicek. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's McCray. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Russell. The Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one drops. Cartwright's checked in for Davis. Boston also with the sub. Smith checked in for Russell. He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 14. From deep. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics ball. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's McCray. And the bucket there by the 6'7" small forward, Rodney McCray.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Tipped away. There's 1:54 left now here in the second, and it goes down 2 points.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Jones, the pass to Counts. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That one goes. Count it. Celtics leading by 12. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Pippin's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Heinsohn comes in for Sanders. And Siegfried subbed in for Jones. Stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Here's Paxson. And he lays it straight in. Paxson's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Havlicek, he's checked in for Boston. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. They swipe it. Armstrong with it. He's got 5. Pulls up. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Grant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pulls up on the wing. takes a big high bounce and goes in. Paxson's got his third basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Celtics have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Armstrong. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 8 points for him. Here's Siegfried. He's got 12. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Havlicek outside. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 6. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway. And it's been a close one so far. Bulls trail by 6. B.J. Armstrong is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Cartwright. Then it's Pippen. And it's Grant in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Picked away. And here's Jordan outside. Sinks the triple. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Jones kicks to Havlicek. Poked away. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 6th assist on the night.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And Jones slams it home.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On defense, Chicago. Here's Havlicek. Havlicek's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Here's Armstrong. Misses off the right iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
With that, Russell now up to 10 rebounds. Jones dishes to Jones. Jones, the pass to Russell, moves back up. And Sanders kicks to Havlicek. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 2.
always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Some changes for Chicago. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright, and it's Williams in for Grant. And the Celtics also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Havlicek. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan. Good on the 13-footer. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Armstrong. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist here tonight.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Sanders kicks to Jones. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Williams inside the line. Scott Williams, the big man, gets it to go.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Free throw drops for Sanders. That one is no good. Chicago leading by 3. And a wide open look for Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Jones. Knocked loose. Pippen for 3. He's off on that one. Celtics trail by 6. Sanders passes to Siegfried. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Williams is running. No good with the wing jumper.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
From deep three-point range, the shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got 10 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Davis is checked in for Chicago. Counts is checked in for Boston. Williams, that's for 2. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Purdue. Boston also with the sub. Havlicek is checked in. Grant outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Grant's got 6 in the quarter.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Siegfried. He's got 12 to the inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The 11-footer. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Heinsohn.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Bulls up by 16. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Celtics trail by 16, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Havlicek is out there with Heinsohn. Then there's Siegfried. Then it's Russell. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. And they double up Jordan. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Cartwright's checked in. Here's Jordan. Off the left rim and out.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Tries a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Jordan's got 16 points here in the second half.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Chicago leading by 17. Here's Armstrong. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. Heinsohn the pass to Russell. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Chicago making a switch here. Purdue's checked in. Jones checked in for Boston. That one good for 2. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Yeah, I think it's time for the defense to be more focused on getting into the middle and stopping that penetration to the basket. They've got to close down those driving lanes.
Pippen's checked in for Chicago. Celtics trail by 19. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
He dishes it to Grant. Shot from 12. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Jones against Armstrong. Jones dishes to Russell. Heinsohn, and he converts the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Jordan. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Stolen by Grant. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Pippen. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Armstrong against Jones. A steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ball going up court. Here's Jordan. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
You know, he relishes doing that, too. I mean, I've watched him in the past. He loves to make an opponent feel the pain because of how good he's playing.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. Pippen for three. Another three for Chicago.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Jump ball, jump ball, jump ball. You too.
So it's Boston now. Havlicek against Pippen. Another steal. Right side, Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 32 points for Michael Jordan.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Chicago making some changes. Davis is checked in for Cartwright. Purdue comes in for Grant, and McRae's subbed in for Scottie Pippen. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Counts is checked in for Russell. Thompson comes in for Heinsohn. Smith checked in for Jones. And Siegfried subbed in for Jones. Brown is checked in for Armstrong. Boston also with the sub. Smith checked in for Havlicek. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
Chicago foul call. John Brown. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw drop for Smith. He makes one of two that time.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Up the floor, here's McRae, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Smith with it, picked up by Brown. Smith kicks to Thompson. Counts. A beautiful reverse layup.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And Jordan gets it to go.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
That's tipped. McCray passes to Brown. And 3 from Jordan. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
Smith hits them both. Outside Jordan. Off target from outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.